Why you disown agriculture? I'm talking to the youths of this nation and those wicked politicians, like they want to structure the plan. Well, from the to the revolution, agriculture was on top. Man Jack and didn't do too bad. After that, you know the old thing flop. Why? Everybody want to sit down in computer, and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer, agriculture, and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer. You could live without clothes, and they forget agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. I tell you just now, my brothers, all you go with them computers. Lord. We used to ship and
Good morning, Grenada, Carriacou, Petite Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, and all those listening in Radio Land. I am CJ, and this is Real FM 91.9 and 91.5. We are broadcasting from Main Street Cities in beautiful and historic St. Patrick. Good morning.
Father, we thank you for the rising of the sun. We also thank you that the going down by your grace will be the same. We thank you, God, for favors upon our life. We thank you, God, for making our sleep sweet. And as we rise this morning, we are so thankful, we are so grateful to you that we are still in the land of the living. For those who had passed during that period, we're in sympathy with the family. We ask you, God, to protect us. We recognize that this is the day that you have made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. We ask you for your protection on our life during the course of the day. We ask in you, God, to provide for us to eat and for us to drink, and to help those who are not fortunate like us, that we can be able, O God, to stretch a hand in that season. We thank you, God, for the abundance of rain and the smile that you had placed on the face of all agricultural workers in the farm or in the land. Father, you're the one that know the season. You're the one that understand the season. And you are the one that give us rain in due season. You are the one that let the sun shine in due season. This is why you are God, and there is no one else that is greater and mightier than you. You is the great I am. You are the mighty God. You is the great El Shaddai. You is the lily of the valley. You is the great Emmanuel. You is the great Jehovah Rapha, the one that provides for us. And we bring this morning, O God, the agriculture program before you, O God. Father, we thank you, God, for all our wonderful farmers. From the beginning of the year, coming down to the end of the year, that have worked tremendously hard to put food, O God, on the table of the family, first of all. And also, O God, to provide food for many of us who do not even have the land to work. We thank you for the strength that thou hast bestowed upon them. And as the year come to a close, O God, and as our farmer continue to work, O God, to put the different crops on our table, that we can be able to enjoy the merriment of Christmas, we thank you for our farmers. And I'm saying to each and every one of you farmers, congratulations for your wonderful work that you are doing for the nation from January to December. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year. I bring, O God, the management of and staff of Real FM, who right through the year, O God, hosting that radio program on agriculture. We ask you, God, to bless them, Real FM, we thank you, God, for a job well done. BJ, Andre, Clifford, and Claire, CJ, and each and every one of us, each and every one of you, oh God, who had labored in the vineyard to bring that program every Thursday morning. May God continue to bless you. And for all those listeners who constantly listening to the agriculture program, I know from January to December, many of you have gained so much a wonderful and exciting experience where planting of your crop is concerned. We thank you, God, for each and every one. Management and staff, we ask you to bless them. We wish them a Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous New Year. We thank you, God, for each and every one of the listeners, including me, who had learned so much, oh God. We ask you, God, to bless the ears of all those who heard and put it into practice, that they can be able to plant, oh God. We bring Grenada before you. All I could ask you, have mercy upon that state of Grenada, Carriacou, and Pidimatnik, oh God. Father, we bring all the commuters before you as they leave from one place to the other. We ask you, God, to protect each and every one of them on the road. We ask you, God, to bless them. Touch every piece of equipment upon that radio station, and let no weapon that form against them prosper. When the enemy is coming as a flood, you'll rise and lift a standard against them. We ask you, God, to bless us. We ask you, God, to keep us as we commit everything into your hand upon this beautiful, sunny Thursday morning. As I said at the beginning, this is the day that you have made. Nobody else could not have made the day. And we promise to enjoy every sunlight, oh God. And we will rejoice and be glad in it. Bless our heart. Bless our sick, the hospital, mental institution, and many of the different homes, oh God. Those that are not fortunate to have something to eat like we are. I'm asking you, God. You are the great God. You are the provider. Bless and keep in Jesus' name. Amen and amen.
Amen.
Good morning, my dear.
Good morning, Coffee.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm on top of the world.
Looking down on creation as always.
Yeah. You know, today's beautiful, you know.
It is, eh?
And there is
Every
a little
day
song,
is beautiful.
It's beautiful. I mean, listen, man, I'm telling you, Grenada, I mean, when you look at the different things that happen in different parts of the world, you know, when you look at Grenada, my God, we are very fortunate.
Very much so.
To believe in you know, in sort of place like Grenada. Yeah. I mean, it's really magnificent.
You know, the thing is, we do not appreciate it until we live here.
Yeah.
And you travel and you go somewhere else and then you say to yourself, wow.
Yeah.
We were in paradise.
Yeah, because I could remember a couple of years ago when I resided in Garrett, you know, and, you know, there is a tombstone in the yard, I think the Anglican Church in Harveyville. And there's a history behind that stone, and I hope the history is right. But they said that is a priest that really buries there, and that priest, the claim, was making preparation. He saw Grenada, you know, and he said he just loved this place. He just loved Grenada. And based on information, he was planning to come over to Grenada to work, you know, in the Anglican diocese. But he fell sick, and he says that if he died before he came to Grenada, bury him in Grenada, you know.
Really?
And there are information to suggest the tombstone are there, and they claim they had brought the body of that priest into Grenada. He never seen Grenada, and bury him at the ground of the Anglican Church.
No, we have a beautiful little island, and
beautiful, man.
We should appreciate it.
I appreciate it very much. You know, it's really beautiful. Yes, so this is the day that the Lord has made, and let us rejoice and be glad in it.
Thank you.
May you have a blessed day.
You too.
Thank you, Lord. Bye. Nice.
Yes, agriculture is the number one. Number one, that's the number one. Oh yes, the number one. It's the number one. Why you disown agriculture? I'm talking to the youths of this nation. And those wicked politicians, like they want to structure the plan. Well, from the to the revolution, agriculture was on top. Man Jack and didn't do too bad. After that, you know the whole thing flop. Why? Everybody want to sit down in computer, and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer. agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. I tell you just now, my brothers, all you go with them computers. We used to ship plenty nectars.
It is a beautiful Thursday morning. It is the 14th day of December 2023, and we are speeding on to the 31st of December and heading into 2024. It is Agriculture Thursday. I am CJ, and I'm sitting in for Andrew Donald again today. Hopefully, he should be back with you next week. But let me say good morning to Adrian Watts, Gemma James, Walland Aquat, Alban Harris, Jerome Lewis, even John Roberts. Thank you all for checking in that early in the morning. We should have BJ around 8 o'clock this morning. So we'll be talking agriculture as usual. And as the Coffee said when he in his prayer, the agriculture, the people, the farmers, he'd like to say thank you to them and congratulations to them for the good job that they have been doing right through the year. And hopefully in 2024, things are going to be looking up for them and they'll be doing better, because we know we really do need the food that they produce for us each and every day that they go into their field. Even though they have to face some sort of pretty larceny and all that stuff, but they still keep chugging on. So kudos to the farmers and all those who are doing their backyard gardening, or they call it domestic gardening, to provide food for themselves.
Agriculture is number one. We soil is so rich and pure, but the youths cannot understand. Well, all the education you have, man, still can ignore the soil. Everybody want to work in office, and I know the reason why. Yes, man, everybody want to sit down in computer, and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer, agriculture, and they forget agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. You could live with a clothes, and they forget agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. Tell you just now, my brothers, all you go with them computers.
To those of you who are on WhatsApp, let me say good morning to Lennox. Stephen Francis, good morning. Rhonda, good morning to you. Keith Sylvan, good morning to you also. Let me also say good morning to those who I have in my list of people that I say good morning to every morning. Kenro, good morning. The Dead family in Toronto, good morning. Lorna Bain, good morning. Sky, good morning. Sunny Isles, good morning. Lindona George, the Robinson family at Hill Street. Mona, good morning to you. How are you, girl? The Glenn family. Pat, Kip, James, good morning to you. I hope you are listening. Pat Pierre, good morning. Marilyn Ferguson, good morning. Johnny, Gemma Warwood, Mary Olovaci, Sharon Thomas, Miss Brown, and Marcel at Classic Furniture in Granville. Frank Chadbot in Galapagos Island, good morning to you. Marlon Klein, Peston St. Vincent, Miss Job, good morning. Miss Matheson, Russell Morin, Faith Lynn, Hallie Douglas. I know you'll be coming on pretty soon. It is just 6:13 in North America, and some of you are just rolling out of that bed. So good morning to you. Jawanda, good morning. Idris, good morning. Good morning, Mary in Toronto. Teresa Joseph in Toronto, good morning to you guys. It is always a beautiful thing to come here every morning, or when I have come here to say good morning and to see everybody respond to the Real FM good morning, and to say that they're saying good morning to all the Real FM family. Of course, we are one big happy family, if I should say so myself. And we really do appreciate you guys for checking in every day and making it real and keeping it real.
the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
Yes, agriculture is the number one.
I do think I have drumsticks online this morning. Good morning to you, and how are you?
Hello, good morning. I'm CJ. I'm good.
Good.
How was the night?
I slept.
Okay.
That's it. I don't know. Me and Mosquito having a tough time these days, and Mosquito is winning.
What trouble is that?
I don't know, and I can't stand the coil and all that, so I just,
Yeah, I can't stand the coil.
Yeah, it makes me feel as though I can't breathe, so I just take the bites.
Well, you have to go and do something else. Spray oily and close up and.
That's it, but I can't even stand the smell of the smells don't work well. What I do, I have a diffuser and I put oils in it. Sometimes the mosquito is afraid of, but I'm short of peppermint oil and tea tree oil and eucalyptus oil. Those three oils, when I put them in the diffuser, they work.
Okay.
But like the mosquito like the scent of the other ones and them, so they're just having the time of their life with me. But I'll survive.
Okay.
Go ahead when you're ready.
Yeah. Good morning to the nation. I'm reading from the Word of God, Psalm 96. Oh, sing unto the Lord a new song. Sing unto the Lord all the earth. Sing unto the Lord, bless his name. Show forth his salvation from day to day. Declare his glory among the heathen, his wonders among all people. For the Lord is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods. For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made heaven. Honor and majesty are before him. Strength and beauty are in his sanctuary. Give unto the Lord, O ye kindred of the people. Give unto the Lord glory and strength. Give unto the Lord the glory due to his name. Bring an offering and come to his courts. O worship the Lord in the beauty of holiness. Fear before him all the earth. This is the end of the scripture reading.
Thank you so very much, and hope you have yourself a wonderful day.
You too.
Take care of yourself. How is Olive?
Olive is great. Olive good.
Okay, say hello for me, please.
He told me to tell everybody, but maybe we're not thinking of forgetting, but it's
Wait. You need ginkgo biloba or something. How you could forget something like that? What's wrong with you?
Yes, to tell everybody hello.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Bye-bye.
Agriculture, oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer. You put me through with a code and they forget agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. I tell you just now, my brothers, all you go with them computers. All over the world you go, agriculture is number one.
It is 20 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock, and with me from the Maurice Bishop International Airport is Eugene Wynn. Good morning to you, Eugene.
Good morning to you, and good morning to listeners also. Here's the weather for today, Thursday, December the 14th. Currently at points you're experiencing fair conditions. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure is 10.3 millibars, which is below normal and rising. The present temperature is 25.9 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 87%. Yesterday's maximum temperature record was 31.6 degrees Celsius, and the minimum temperature last night was 25.3 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, there was no rainfall recorded at Point Celine, hence December's total remains at 57.5 millimeters. Now let's go to the public forecast. Weather for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with light to moderate isolated showers, increasing in cloudiness during the evening with some widely scattered showers and a low chance of thunder. The maximum temperature is 31.5 degrees Celsius, with winds coming from the east-northeast to east-southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas are expected to be moderate to slightly rough, with waves 6 to 8 feet in the waters. Therefore, a marine advisory remains in effect. Tides are currently 4 inches low this morning at 9 o'clock. The right will have 15 past 3 this afternoon. Sunset this evening is at 50 minutes to 6, and sunrise tomorrow is at 90 minutes past 6. Just to recap, it's a public forecast. Weather for today and tonight for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. The weather is expected to be partly cloudy with light to moderate isolated showers, increasing in cloudiness during the evening with some widely scattered showers and a low chance of thunder. Found at service at the Bishop International Airport this evening.
Thank you, Eugene, and have yourself a wonderful day.
Thank you, same.
Okay, bye-bye.
Gittins Home and Garden Center, your main pillar for agricultural supplies in Grenada. We supply fertilizers, herbicides, seedlings and nursery supplies, diesel water pumps, walk-behind tillers, organic and environmentally friendly agricultural inputs. We're serving you from 2 locations at Birch Grove and booth 34 at the Vendors Market in Grenville. Cost-effective agricultural solutions for all your needs. Visit Gittins Home and Garden Center for the best in everything agriculture. Call us on 409-2175 or 438-4337. Gittins Home and Garden Center, from your farm to your backyard.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, the authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
Renlec presents Christmas safety tips. Always unplug Christmas tree lights before leaving home or going to sleep. Check lights for damage each year before using them. Discard lights with frayed wires, loose connections, and cracked sockets. Do not overload your wall outlets or extension cords. Remind children to never touch lights or outlets. Select lights appropriately. Never use indoor lights outside and vice versa. Happy holidays from Grenville.
Hungry, anyone? You heard about it, and it's finally here. Velma's Restaurant and Bar, located High Street Satyrs in St. Patrick. They're open from 6 a.m. until midnight. Breakfast is available from 6 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. On the menu is roast bake, sawfish, and many mouth-watering items. Lunch is a close second, with items that can be grilled to your satisfaction. We have steamed fish and other seafoods too. For the health-conscious ones, we provide vegan and vegetarian dishes. Looking for something that will hit the spot? From 5 p.m. until close, come and enjoy our burgers and fries. At Velma's, we cater and host parties. We have an on-site bakery where you can place your orders for fruitcakes and other pastries. We also have local juices. Listen to Real FM for your daily menu to place your order in advance. Call us at 419-5622. That number again, 419-5622. Velma's Restaurant and Bar. Come eat lunch with us.
Grenada, as we celebrate 50 years of independence.
I love my Grenada.
Made in Grenada presents the celebration of 50 years of Calypso.
Open me a little better night, honey.
One stage.
No, not so fast.
One show.
Music holding me, controlling.
Grenada's best Calypsonians performing Grenada's greatest hits.
Don't take it out.
Sunday, February 11th, 2024 at 6 p.m. sharp. Grenada National Stadium. More information coming soon.
When the DJ play Peter Humphrey, she raise her hand and she tell me, making no place sweeter than home.
Happy Country Gardeners invite you to their annual plant sale and exhibition at Nicky's and Daughter Supermarket Car Park, Dunfermline Main Road on December 13th, 14th and 15th from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. On sale will be a wide variety of ornamental plants, roses, orchids, pineapple plants, herbs, fruits, vegetables, local wines, foods and drinks. We are promoting women in the rural economy. Call us today on 410-7643.
On Friday, the 22nd of December at 5 p.m., Classic Furniture will be having a food hamper draw. To enter the draw, you need to submit your name, phone number, and address on a slip of paper and placed in the box provided. So come in today and get a chance to be that lucky person. On behalf of the management and staff of Classic Furniture and Shantimel Co-op, we say thank you to each and everyone that supported us throughout the years, and we look forward to your continuous support for 2024 and beyond.
Yes, agriculture is the number one. Number one, yes, the number one. Oh yes, the number one. It's the number one. Why you disown agriculture? I'm talking to the youths of this nation.
And Marie Celestine Grant, good morning to you. Good morning, McSween Balfon. Christine Otley, good morning. Erlene Williams, good morning to you. These are people that are checking in on the live, and we're doing both YouTube and Facebook. Now, it is Agriculture Thursday, as I said before, and it's almost, 15, 16 days or so before the year comes to an end. And we've been talking agriculture here for years. And every year we continue with the same mantra. We need to do this, and we need to do that, and we need to do this, and we need to do that. So hopefully, as we hit into 2024, we'll see a change in the way we do things agriculture-wise. As BJ will always say, we need a collective approach. And this is the only way we are going to get to go where we want to go, to make Grenada productive. Because there's nothing like just talking, and no action. If we're doing the talk, we got to do the walk. So let's hope in 2024, agriculture is going to be booming in Grenada, and we'll be able to eat what we grow and grow what we eat.
We used to use up all the fruits that we had. When the cocoa, nutmeg and banana was at the highest level. Now the youth them don't want to take over from the elders and continue. Oh, that's why everybody want to sit down in computer. And they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer. Agriculture. And they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer. You couldn't do without goals. And they forget agriculture. Everybody want to sit down in computer. I tell you just now, my brothers, all you go with them computers. Lord, oh over the world you go. Agriculture.
St. Patrick's Pharmacy. St. Patrick's Pharmacy. Looking for a wide variety of prescription drugs and over-the-counter medication? Check out St. Patrick's Pharmacy. Feeling weak and want a boost? Check out St. Patrick's Pharmacy for all your vitamin and mineral supplements, essential oils such as lavender, peppermint, eucalyptus, and much more. Medicated soaps, antifungal and antibacterial, all at affordable prices. Visit St. Patrick's Pharmacy today at its new location. Yes, a new location on Lip Street, apartment number 4 at the Ford Building. We are open Monday to Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us today on 414-1954 or 442-0204. St. Patrick's Pharmacy, where quality medication costs less.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent. Perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines. Yet suitable for your hand wash. Soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness. Keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents: soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges, and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
Celebrate Christmas and New Year with the NLA's exciting You Must Win promotion. Spend $15 or more in a single ticket purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, and just like that, you have chances to win prizes valued at over $100,000. Winning is easy. Simply check your tickets for the words "You won," free cash, free phones, free tablets, or free Instacash tickets. But wait, that's not all. You can also win free raffle entries for chances to win not one but 2 cars in NLA's You Must Win promotion. Promotion runs December 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 and over to participate. The NLA, making your Christmas and New Year dreams come true.
$150,000 in cash and prizes to be won. This Christmas is on us. Sign up in store or online today at discoverflow.co.
Yes, agriculture is the number one. Number one, yes, the number one. Oh yes, the number one. It's the number one. Why you disown agriculture? I'm talking to the youths of this nation and those wicked politicians, like they want to structure the plan. Well, from to the revolution, agriculture was on top. Man Jack this and didn't do too bad. After that,
You know that St. Patrick, we always say that St. Patrick is beautiful and it is historic. Last weekend, we had the Comahan Folk Festival. That was epic. Everybody enjoyed themselves. It was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, I know this is not agriculture, but I have to say something to make up my time, okay? So leave me alone. So we had Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So this weekend, we have Festival of the Lights at the Breakwater. And yes, Satez, St. Patrick is the only place in Grenada that have the breakwater. It is a beautiful little place just down the hill from where we are located. And the lights there right now, oh my goodness, it is beautiful. When you're driving by and you just look, you have no choice but to just stop for a minute and give it a view. Now, there are two gentlemen that are doing it, they're father and son. And the sister throwing her a little bit, and then they have friends that comes in and help them. And this Friday, they're going to be doing it even bigger, and it's going to be better. At least he said that they're going to complete it this Friday. So it's going to be lights galore. They're going to be basketball hoops. They're going to have, it's like a fun night down at the Breakwater on Friday. Now, if you people want to come and see what we are all about in beautiful and historic St. Patrick, we're inviting you to come to the Breakwater Friday night to see what we have to offer. Now, the gentlemen that are doing that, they have a home up at Marley in St. Patrick. And let me tell you, there's no cruise ship on planet Earth that lights up like that house up there. You're in awe when you're passing and you see lights blinking, lights strobing, lights flashing, all kinds of lights that you can think about is up in that house in Marley. Some people may say it looks gaudy, but it's not, because I think they do it only once a year, which is this season that we're in right now. It's around Christmas time they do that. And it is lights galore. And if you were to travel out of Grenada and go to North America and those places, they have competitions around this time of year for the best lighted house. I think they took that from wherever they were and they brought it here, and it is at Marley. So the lights that you see up in Marley every year around this time, they took the idea from there and they took it down to the Breakwater in Sautez. So, if you want somewhere to hang out for the weekend, the Breakwater is tomorrow night. They're going to, I think every night he said, if you listen to the news yesterday on Real FM, we did a feature with him. His name is David Gordon, and I think it's senior and junior David Gordon. They've got a sister, and they all throw in, and I think they've got a brother. I don't know if it's a brother or the father I spoke to and the son I spoke to. I don't know who I spoke to yesterday, but I spoke to David Gordon yesterday, and we happened to do an interview with him because we wanted people to know that they're doing this, and it's not they're not doing it for money per se. They're doing it so that people can come and enjoy themselves there, and it is for giving back into the community and making the community have something to look forward to. So, Breakwater tomorrow night. You can go check it out tonight because it's on tonight. It's on there. It's lighted every night. And the good thing about it, he said that it got help from Heavy D and some other, I can't remember the other person's name. They got help from people in the community. People in the community give them ideas as to what they can do to make it beautiful or even more beautiful than it is. So go check it out. See the Breakwater. So that's 2 weekends in St. Patrick's where we have, great things happening. Like Come On Folk Festival, and now we have the Festival of Lights. So if anybody has anything else going on in the neck of the woods in St. Patrick and you want us to talk about it or you want to tell us what it is, give us a call and tell us what's going on because, people are stressed and people just want a little stress breaker. So this is one way of doing it.
Agricultural solutions for...
Yes, agriculture is the number one. Number one, yes, the number one. Oh yes, the number one. It's the number one. Why you disown agriculture? I'm talking to the youths of this nation and those wicked politicians, like they want to structure the plan. Well, from to the revolution, agriculture was on top. Man jack this and didn't do too bad. After that, the whole thing flop. Why? Everybody want to sit down in computer and they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer.
Good morning, Paul Charles. We are doing well here at Real FM. And we're promising to have ourselves a wonderful day, and you do the same. Let me say good morning to Paula, Mama B, and Suzanne down there in the south. Good morning to the gentleman from Carriacou that calls us at around 3:45 every day to say hello. We really do appreciate that you do that. Thank you so much for checking in with Real FM. And we know there are those who listen to Shama on Real FM via her home in St. George. And they do call here sometimes to get a number to speak to Shama, but, you know, we direct them to the right place. And Shama would like to say thank you for giving all these folk the time of their life, because they're having so much fun with you from 3 to 5, Monday to Friday. And they're winning, as you say, they're dropping the mic on you these days, girl. You gave away money yesterday, the day before you gave away ham. So the fun continues on Real FM, and we'll continue to keep it real right here.
And they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to sit down in computer. Agriculture. And they forget agriculture. Oh yes, everybody want to.
I do have a call online. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, and season greetings to you and your staff.
Good morning,
Real
Mona. Thank you.
FM family.
Mm-hmm.
I thank you for keeping in touch to know if I'm surviving.
Well,
because
of course.
You know these days, things are right.
I know things, people popping out like anything these days.
I didn't tell you people popping out. Never say that.
Mona.
Listen what I said.
Mona.
I said things done bright.
Okay, so tell me one thing that is not bright, Mona.
Nothing.
What do you see? So I could come up with whatever I want. People popping out.
Come up.
People popping out. You know, the funny thing, you know when you talk to people, like in the last couple of days, and you hear people that are dying or people that are transitioning, as they say, everybody's shaking their head and it's like, wow, that person just gone like this and this person just gone like that. So we popping out.
Well, fun. Ain't we having fun?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like there's time for everything and there's time for fun.
That's right.
Yes. And if this is fun that we're having, we can have the fun until, because let me tell you something. You have to live every day as if it's your last.
Well, every day is your last because you don't know.
You don't know anything. Like we're going and sleep and we're not sure if tomorrow morning making it for us, you know.
One man what have it in his hand, you know.
Exactly.
And when he play you dice, hey.
He gambling with your life? I don't think so.
I never tell you he gambling.
Well, he playing
dice.
dice.
Play.
Well, whatever you say, Bona.
Just a good morning. Madam Faithlin.
I ain't here yet, you know.
My mother, good morning.
Your mother does say you hiding your age?
My mother, good morning. I don't know what I have to hide. And I don't give you the right age, you know.
What?
I don't give you the right age.
Well, you see, when I say black people like to hide age,
I
you
don't
see,
hide me age.
Well, you say, well, hold on.
The figure, if I go to give you the figure, you're running.
I'm not running, I'm sitting right here. I could take it. Tell me what's your age. Because you go 70 and then you make a big stop.
Yeah.
So we all up in and then you hear 6.
I wanted to hear what you and Jester have to say.
So what did we say that you weren't expecting? Tell me.
What she paused for.
Well, no. When you gave us the 6 afterwards, we asked, well, why did you pause? Because you could have said 76.
Yes, so I want to know what I paused for, but I want to know what are you saying about
But you heard. No, we're not saying anything about you. Let me tell you what I'm going to say about you now. You want to hear?
Yes.
Okay. You are at the age of 76, which is what you gave me. If you lie, that is your business.
Yes.
Right?
Well, and big man lying.
Well, you should not.
Liar. So I can lie too.
No, you shouldn't. Let me tell you, if somebody's lying, and you know they're lying, and you know it's wrong, do not.
Right.
Be the leader, not the follower.
That's right.
Right. So if you're 76 and you're vibrant, and well, I see you, I know who you are now.
Well, what you want to know who I am for?
Well, I did. Mona, you like confusion.
I don't like confusion. You see me, you don't know me.
Well, no, I don't know you. I said I see what you look like now. I didn't say I know you.
Okay.
It would take me maybe a lifetime to get to know you.
Yeah.
People don't just see people and know them. You got to have conversations. You have to have discussions. You have to sit and chat. All these kind of things to get to know somebody. And you still do not know people at the end of the day.
I thought you wanted to know my inside, my
No, this is not my call at all. The man that you say is the real man, he is going to know your inside and your out, not me.
Right.
I only know what you want to give me or what you want to show me.
Well, what I have to say, I say in it.
There you go. There you go.
You don't find I have a mouth what?
That have no boundary?
I never tell you don't have.
I'm just asking.
Well, when bong come, you have to put bong.
Okay.
When thing is right, you say it's right, and when it's wrong, you say it's right.
Right. When it's wrong, you say it's right too?
When it's wrong, you say it's wrong.
Well, yes.
And when it's right, you say it's right.
Correct.
I don't blame them people and them are speaking on the two sides of their mouth.
That's why some of them get stroke.
Oh, God.
When they're speaking on two sides of the mouth, the line part does just freeze.
It's a good thing. You must be recording me where is there,
Yes, you have been recorded.
And for you to play it and for me to know what I was saying.
Yes.
But to come and lie.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I don't like people lying to me, so, yes. So, now, Mona. No, so let's go back to the age thing. You said to me, if you tell me your real age and you want to hear what I would have said when you said you were 70. Now, I'm saying not many of us, and I'm including me.
To see that?
Exactly. So kudos to you
we have
for
to
reaching.
Be grateful. What?
Yeah.
That God. Thank you, Father. Morning by morning, you must say I sick. My help cometh from you, and no man more than you.
So
even though.
Go ahead.
Even though you, Claire, provide something for me, it is not your will; it's the will of God.
Amen on that one. So let me tell you. So you don't have to say it loud. What is your real age? Ask me softly.
I didn't come there.
You don't have to answer. Anyway, you don't have to answer that your age is yours. That is your business.
Well,
if you feel old, you feel old. If you feel young, you feel young. That is. I stop. I don't want to hear anymore.
You is Jerry Seals?
No, not at all. I'm CJ. I'm Claire.
Eh?
Claire.
Okay, well, me is Mona.
I know. And
I am Mona John David.
Nice meeting you, Mona John David.
You know, you see the John and them what you calling
on Hill Street? They are your relatives, I know. I do listen when you speak, you know.
Who tell you that?
I listen to you when you speak.
I speaking as them then?
No, I listen when you say who your family is and who your family not and all this kind of thing and, things like that. I do pay attention to when people say things.
I have a lot.
I know.
And they ugly just as me, but we are the brain.
Mona, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, and you did not make yourself. You are beautiful listen, you're wonderfully made and you are created, okay? And let's leave it right there, yes?
That man not make me. He take his time. Anything you do with me, I know he take his time and make me.
Exactly.
Because nobody can do it.
And nobody can look like you anymore.
No.
I got you. So anyway, I got to run.
Run.
Take care.
BJ, good morning.
All righty. Later.
Have a blessed day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Welcome to another program of Did You Know? A 5-minute feature from the Grenville Cooperative Credit Union. I am your presenter, Oslin Crosby. On this week's program, we share experiences from the inaugural Senior Citizens Bus Tour. It was a day well spent with the senior citizens of the Grenville Cooperative Credit Union. Sharing her reaction to Sunday's event was the president of the GCCU's Board of Directors, Mrs. Sharon Godden.
We want to thank all our members, especially our senior members, for taking the time off to come out today and participate in this event. This event shows that the Grenville Credit Union is looking after its members, and especially in looking after the mental well-being. We know that when senior members reach at that golden age, there are a lot of challenges that they experience. And in particular, we know loneliness is one of them, because after they retire, sometimes they miss friends, even siblings, children, and they become lonely. So today's activity is one that would help them to deal with, the mental issues that they are fighting with. Because when they come out here today, they would be participating in many events that we have. And if you look around, you would see that, some of them are dancing. They are really participating in the event. And we have quite a number of persons here today. We have the young, we have the old, we have the seniors, we have the able, we have the disabled. So we have members coming from the nursing home.
One of the participants, Linda Toussaint, spoke of how she felt about the event.
Perhaps I was not expecting that. So when I got the invitation, I thought it was not something that I should go to. And one of my friends in the credit union said, every time you call in the credit union, now is my time to call you, you have to come. That's why I came, and I'm not disappointed. I'm enjoying it. I met a lot of my friends who I knew long before, and I'm enjoying it today.
Nice. To Michael Felix, another of the participants in Sunday's bus tour, it was one where he had an opportunity to have a reunion with an old schoolmate of over 20 years.
I met a schoolmate in 19 SAS, we were in SAS together, and almost 20 years, I didn't see that face, so you have to give credit and applause to that.
We are due now for a break. More when we return.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the credit union of Grenville, takes you where you want to be. Feel secure with the Credit Union of Grenville, taking care of all your financial needs, including savings, loans, mortgages, and sound financial advice. Serving you with branches on Jubilee Street in Grenville, Lucas Street in St. George's, and new, spacious, convenient, and modern facilities on Seton Brown Street in Grenville and Grand Anse. Call us on 442-8602 or visit one of our offices. With Grenville Cooperative Credit Union, the Credit Union of Grenville, your financial security is guaranteed.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, we are sharing experiences from the GCCU's inaugural Senior Citizens Bus Tour. Some popular names were also on the tour. Lady Cindy says that this should happen at least twice a year.
Honestly speaking, it's awesome. I tell you what, activities like these, especially today, it brings a sense of emotion to me. Why you're able to meet up most seniors, there are one or two young persons, but the nice thing about giving the older ones an opportunity to really get out, get it from the house, have a time to socialize, meet old friends, and the beauty about it is just being here. But I tell you what, occasions like these, especially organized by the credit union, it should continue, maybe twice per year. For example, Christmas is close, and maybe as early as next year, it should be done again.
And that's it for this week. Next week, we will be sharing some more experiences from the inaugural Senior Citizens Grenville Cooperative Credit Union Bus Tour. So, until next week, I am your presenter, Oslin Crosby. Grenville Credit Union, your financial institution who values our membership and strives to provide exceptional customer service.
Gittins Home and Garden Center, your main pillar for agricultural supplies in Grenada. We supply fertilizers, herbicides, seedlings and nursery supplies, diesel water pumps, walk-behind tillers, organic and environmentally friendly agricultural inputs. We're serving you from 2 locations at Birch Grove and booth 34 at the Vendors Market in Grenville. Cost-effective agricultural solutions for all your needs. Visit Gittins Home and Garden Center for the best in everything agriculture. Call us on 409-2175 or 438-4337. Gittins Home and Garden Center, from your farm to your backyard.
It is said, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Therefore, The authenticity of the beverage can only be acquired in the taste. A taste which is original to Antoine de Beauregard Industries and comes from a combination of spices and local rum, which can hold its own all over the world. Woodman, a strength which speaks for itself. A taste which stands out from the rest, bottled with care, which speaks to perfection. Try Woodman today and be stunned by a flavor as never before. Let your palate savor that which is produced locally. Do not be deterred by substandard products. Our taste speaks volumes and sets us apart from the competition. You will be satisfied with every sip of our product. Say rum, say Woodman, feel satisfaction. Now that's quality.
Celebrate Christmas and New Year with the NLA's exciting You Must Win promotion. Spend $15 or more in a single ticket purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway, and just like that, you have chances to win prizes valued at over $100,000. Winning is easy. Simply check your tickets for the words you won. Free cash, free phones, free tablets, or free Instacash tickets. But wait, that's not all. You can also win free raffle entries for chances to win not one but 2 cars in NLA's You Must Win promotion. Promotion runs December 1st, 2023 to January 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. You must be 18 and over to participate. The NLA, making your Christmas and New Year dreams come true.
Have you had Boston on your travel bucket list? Well, we've got some exciting news for you. JetBlue is thrilled to announce its new non-stop flight every Saturday from Grenada's Maurice Bishop International Airport to the vibrant city of Boston. Now, you can embark on your Boston adventure without any layovers. JetBlue is making it easier than ever to explore this incredible destination. Whether you're visiting family or friends, exploring for the first time, or simply experiencing Boston life, JetBlue has you covered with a convenient non-stop flight, complete with comfortable seating, complimentary snacks, and an array of entertainment options. You'll arrive in Boston feeling relaxed and ready to explore. So now's the time. Visit jetblue.com to book your flight and bring Boston closer to Grenada. Let your adventure begin.
Tis the season for new internet, a laptop, and some extra cash. This Christmas is on us. Sign up in-store or online today at discoverflow.co. Terms and conditions apply. Valid while stocks last.
The Christmas breeze is blowing at Dominic's Shopping Centers in Fun City, Guave. Santa has brought everything you need this Christmas, including greeting cards, floor coverings, mats and rugs, mattresses, bed sheets, pillows and cases, a variety of household items, pots and pans, glass sets, mixers, blenders, toys, flowers, electronics including radios, Bluetooth battery speakers with lights and hi-fi, 4 and 6 burner stoves and refrigerators, washing machines, and much more. We have clothing and accessories for the whole family. Extra opening hours for the Christmas season. Call or visit us today on 444-8804 Lance or 444-9221 Down Street. Best wishes for the Christmas and a prosperous 2024. Dominic Shopping Center, the best in the West. It keeps getting better. Stores will be opened on December 24th, 2023.
Yes, agriculture is the number one. Number one, yes, the number one. Oh yes, the number one. It's the number one. Why you disown agriculture? I'm talking to the youths of this nation. and those wicked politicians.
It is 8 o'clock inside the studios of Real FM, and I have BJ with me right now. Good morning to you, BJ. How are you?
Morning, Claire. Morning to the listening public. I am fine.
Good. How was your trek down here?
Oh, good. The road don't have much people, so it was like, smooth sailing.
Oh, okay. People sleeping or they just come out?
I don't know what it is happening, but there is not many people on the road. Normally when you have schools, the road does be different.
That's true. That's true. Your singers, you're having a little something?
Like I'm singing host?
Yeah,
it's possible. The time of the year.
Oh, you get sick around December?
Not necessarily. If you hear my voice singing host, probably. It's the time of the year. Sometimes when outside it's getting cold, people's voice change.
That's true. You're right. Yeah. So what do we have this morning?
What do we have? I'm at your service as always.
I know. Oh, did you hear me talk about the lights down at the breakwater?
Not in totality, but just heard you mention it by passing by.
Yes. And it's going to be completed by tomorrow. And we're going to have a big activity there tomorrow. There's that house in Marley, just up from us here. And every year that house is lighted like a cruise ship, let me tell you. Mm-hmm. So the same people that live in that house are the ones that's doing that down there.
That's nice.
Yeah,
let's have some activity.
Just want to
Christmas time, just enlighten people, make people's heart feel a lot lighter.
Yes, and I think they're doing a little something for the kids, like the little playground there also. So it's gonna be nice. And I said St. Patrick is happening because last week we had the folk festival, which was a success, and this weekend we're gonna have the lighting thingy.
That's good.
Yeah. So what's new in agriculture? Tell me.
What's new in agriculture? I want somebody to tell me.
Well, I can't, so I don't know. So I'm asking you, the agriculture is the agronomist.
I think I heard recently on the airwaves that they had some consultation in different parish, the Minister of Agriculture, to figure out the needs of farmers. Not somebody ladies.
Okay. So as I said earlier, that we're almost at the end of 2023. And for years and years and years, we've been talking agriculture at Real FM. And it's always, this is happening or this is about to happen. So I'm saying, BJ always say we need a collective approach to get where we're going so that we can produce stuff. We can make Grenada a place that we do not have to export things or import things all the time, but start exporting what we grow. So I'm hoping this 2024 that we are coming through is going to be the year, the banner year, the bumper year for that to happen.
Clearly, United Nations has set out 17 clearly defined goals. I think 169 countries signed on to it.
Did we?
And every aspect of that agreement, it deals with collectivity. Yes, Grenada signed on.
Okay, so?
And you can find Grenada's performance if you go on Google and type in SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, Grenada.
Okay.
And you can follow up how we're doing in terms of a country. There is a dashboard there that you can read from with some diagram.
Oh, okay. So you think we are we're stepping in the right direction?
Well, some of the things we are making steady progress. Some we are making good progress. But a lot of the goals are just stagnant.
Like?
And some of them not like for example, health. Stagnant.
And I put in, that one should be first and foremost.
Food security, zero hunger, stagnant.
Health and food, they go hand in hand because if you're not healthy, you can't, if
you
don't have food, you cannot be healthy. Yeah.
And you need a collective effort to deal with those things, to tackle those things. So I don't realize why, politicians don't realize that you need to have good governance in relation to achieve those goals, because you need people's participation, you need collectivization.
I just say I'm stagnant to myself in that part. I think we have a call. Let's take it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Clifford.
Yeah.
Turn off your radio or move away from me. Turn it off, please. It's coming right back at me.
Right.
let me say good morning to you, to BJ, and to the rest of the farmers.
Good morning.
Morning.
Clifford,
Yeah.
it's still. I don't know if you have your TV on or you have to move away from where you are because the echo is coming back. Ooh, it's real sharp.
Your radio is more or less off.
No, I want it off because once you're close to it, it's still screeching. You could hear yourself after. You could go on YouTube and check yourself out afterwards.
Are you hearing me now?
I was hearing you. I was just hearing the noise that comes with you.
Do you hear any noise now?
Yes. No. Go ahead.
Yes. BJ was saying about a meeting they had with farmers and the way forward. And I'm highly disappointed. I heard something about it on the air. I called the extension officer, one of the extension officers, to find out about it. The extension officer was not aware at the time. She told me she was not aware. Eventually, she did some research and she got to know. She called me back and told me if I would like to go. I said I wouldn't mind coming. It was supposed to be in Sotters, and I understand it was for the 3 parishes: St. John, St. Mark's, and St. Patrick's. Before that, a gentleman called me, and he said he's speaking from, I can't remember what organization, but he said he's speaking from some, and he was asked to invite me. He invited me. I told him, I asked him, what is the means of transport? He said, he don't know. All he was told was to get in touch with Mr. Bridgman and all. So he did that. I told him, well, I think the best thing is to find out what the means of transport. I'm living in Goa, and it's kind of hard for me to leave Goa to come there, not knowing the meeting was supposed to start 5 o'clock. After 5 o'clock, I ain't sure what I'm getting to go down back with and whatnot. That was not properly arranged. The gentleman told me he's going to get back onto me if he get any favorable news. Well, unfortunately, he didn't get, because he didn't get back onto me. The extension officer got back onto me and told me that she's going to try and see if she could organize some farmers or farmers that have transport go together. And I heard nothing about it again. I'm saying, if we going to be treating agriculture in that kind of scant way, we wouldn't make the kind of progress that is expected in agriculture. We wouldn't. With all the efforts of government, with all the money that will be put into agriculture, we can't continue that way. If you're having a meeting or a discussion with farmers and you want, I think it's better to do it in the parish to parish. Now these people have nothing to lose because they are workers. So why can't you have it in St. John, have it in St. Mark's, have it in St. Patrick's? And if you want the people from St. John to come to St. Patrick's, I mean, you have to make some means of, moving for them. You don't expect, unless you only want farmers that have transport. And to me, sometimes we do those things, and what comes out of them is just talk shows. Talk show. That you see people there with tape and with whatnot, and they take and they tell you, okay, everything you say will be taken into consideration. And years after, they're not being implemented. We can't continue with agriculture in that way. There is a lot. Look, yesterday I heard Mr. Duncan, the gentleman you see in the bank, talking about the way forward for agriculture. So much people talk about agriculture now. So much, all the other Caribbean islands talking plenty about agriculture. Are we getting serious into agriculture? Or are we doing a talk show? In the parliament, a lot of talk was on agriculture, how much land governments have, how much land are available, and whatnot, land that are available for housing, land that are available for agriculture. A lot of talks, we have a lot of data all over the place about are we compiling those data? Where are we going? Where are we going? What are the main crops that we want to put on in agriculture now? What are the crops that we can find market for? How does the market go? You can't just speak to farmers and expect farmers to just go and plant wild. You have to know where kind of market, how secure the market is. Let me give you a little instance. When we was shipping cocoa bananas from Grenada, every week that bananas had to go, and BJ could tell you that. You would know the price that this will pay for banana. You will know when they're starting to take banana, when they stop take. And so they tell you when it's a smaller boat that come in and whatnot. So every farmer, if I went to when evening time, Sunday evening, could tell you roughly how much bananas they're going to get. Quantity they're going to get and what. Because you carry out a survey in your land. So you know, okay, you could ship 20 boxes. Because you can average it on the boxes. And the bunches on the boxes. And the way forward, and everybody was involved in bananas.
Mm-hmm.
We don't see those things. We have soursop. It is said that the soursop people wanted a meeting with the minister. They didn't have it. I don't know how true that is. But what is the sense? What is the sense? How much farmers are really going in serious into soursop? It is said that the market for soursop, Grenada, that even tip the eyes at the end of the year. And Grenada is the only country, as far as we know, have the right to export soursop. So why are we not taking more advantage of that?
But are you doing anything about it yourself, though?
Well, that's what I'm doing now. If I invite you to a meeting and you leave me after the meeting, what could I do?
Okay, let me put it this way for you, Clifford.
Mm.
If you're invited to a meeting, and I understand, yes, they should be providing transportation for you to get to the meeting. But in your own interest, you can pay your transportation and go to the meeting for your knowledge, for your efficiency, for your, for whatever it is that you need. Your thing is close to the radio still. It's still screeching back at me. You can pay your transportation to go to the meeting. You may be able to, or I'm sure that somebody will give you a lift back home. But if every time you get invited to a meeting or so, and because you're not getting transportation, you won't go, but that wouldn't benefit you in any way when it comes to the agricultural field.
What you say is not true because
I didn't say it was true. You are the one. I'm only saying what you said.
Well, let me see it. I invited to meetings already and go. I invited to meetings, go, live here and go in Grenville because we have been told how we going to Grenville, how we coming back. If I go to Sotes, I have been traveling, going in different places already. When you reach in Sotes at times, it is hard to get transport to come down go.
I understand, but
so
Clifford,
yeah,
you are close to your radio and it's screeching in my ears.
I'm not close to any radio.
Well, do you have the radio on?
Well, the radio.
I asked you earlier to turn it off, and if you can't do that, then I'll have to hang up because it's coming in my ears.
That I had on next to me is turned off.
So where's the other one? Because it's screeching, really screeching in my ears.
The other one is inside. I in the veranda.
Oh my gosh.
The other one is inside.
Well, I'm sorry. Make your point, and because I can't stand this screeching in my ears. So yes, you're saying that you went to meetings before. Wow.
Yes, I went to meetings. Coco invite me to meetings. Nutmeg invite me to meetings, and we know what the transport is like. I've gone, live here and go in Grenville to meeting, go in St. George's to meeting. I'm saying that it just seems to me that these things are properly organized. No.
Well, we say that every week over and over about the organization of things, and let's hope.
I don't have the, I can't, I'm just a small pin in it. I cannot do nothing to do with the organization.
I understand, and thank you for your contribution. Okay, bye-bye. DJ?
Back to where we were, collectivization.
Yes.
We need to do things in a collective way. We need to reach out. We need to have inclusivity. We need to have transparency. If you don't have those, you actually don't have good governance, When you're doing things of a national nature, you have to have a moral compass. You have to reach out. You have to, let people feel inclusive in whatever you are doing. You have to empower them. All of those are goals set out by the United Nations, And, there is governance and there is good governance. What we need to achieve those goals are good governance,
Yeah, let me say good morning to Shirley Scarrett. Mary in Toronto, good morning. Christy Batiste, good morning. Goddess Bella, good morning. Long time not hear you. Evan John Roberts, good morning, Uncle BJ.
Morning, Auntie Yvonne.
Good morning, Claude Abraham. And again, good morning to you, Marilyn Ferguson. We have a call. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear.
How are you?
I'm okay so far.
Good.
I just want to share the same sentiment with
Hold on.
Clifford.
Your radio is on too, eh?
Yeah, but I'm away
No, that's why I'm hearing it, because I know it's on. I'm hearing the feedback in my ear.
Okay, just a minute.
Thank you.
Close the door. Yeah, I share the same sentiment with Clifford.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they're having, it's first time as Clifford talk about this meeting, I heard that they had a meeting for farmers and St. Mark's, St. John's, and wherever.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the distance between these three parishes.
Right.
They have a registration list of farmers of every parish, their phone number. So if they're organizing a meeting for farmers in these areas, isn't it right to call the farmers? If you can, or put it on the radio so that farmers could hear and advertise it more than once per day.
Okay.
So that the farmers, because not all farmers that is sitting in the house.
Let me ask you,
there are farmers, so they're in the garden.
Which company or which organization calls the meeting for the farmers? Is it the GCNA or the GC? Who is it?
Well, I don't know, because it's what farmers?
Because we had an ad on radio here that gave all the dates of the meetings that they are having in St. Patrick. That was on Nutmeg. Okay.
That was on Nutmeg.
That's why I'm asking which organization.
We went with that one.
Okay.
Yes. But if it involved the other, like cocoa overhalting them, cocoa, banana, nutmeg, soursop, whatever it is that you farm in your garden, okay? If they're having a meeting for that, they're supposed to call farmers, because the registration say what you have in your garden, what you are planting. Because you have a cocoa farmers, they announce it, yes, we go to that. They have for nutmeg farmers, yes, we go to that. It was announced, we go to that. But the main thing to do is just, it don't cost much to make a phone call.
Or to put
because
an ad.
You have the farmers, and when you go to the meeting, you have to register that you were there, you are present. So when you look through the list and you see the amount of persons that were present, you know how many missing. A few was missing very well. So you could call them and ask them, well, okay, the meeting was there, that is XYZ, why wasn't you there? You understand? They would give you an excuse why they were not there. But there's not much interest placed in farmers. That is only a talk show.
So, okay, so let me ask you a question now. What can you as farmers do to make a difference?
Well, when I go to meeting, I just open my mouth and I just say it plain as it is.
Okay.
I just tell them. I don't hide nothing. That is how I would like to see things done. And if it is done that way, it would be better.
Oh, so here's the next question.
I just tell them definitely how it is.
So here's the next question. How many people that supports what you say in that meeting to make it a collective thing? Because everybody. So why?
Because in the nutmeg meeting, when there was something that they spoke about, and I just find it was just ridiculous, and I speak about it, and everyone was in agreement because they comment on it after, and they was in agreement with it.
Okay, so here's the problem. You bring it up in the meeting. Everybody agreed after and spoke about it after. What is it that we're not getting? If it's happening there and you're having a meeting there and you bring up, everybody has to come together in that meeting and say, yes, what she's saying is correct, and let's move forward with that, what she's saying. But when you speak about it behind, after the meeting is gone, there's no impact.
No. It wasn't after the meeting is gone. When I say they speak about it after, in the same meeting. Not when we walk out. In the meeting, we cannot speak together.
Okay.
After I speak, then they speak. They respond.
All right.
That is what I mean by after.
After, okay, gotcha.
Not outside. I don't speak nothing behind back.
Okay. I just wanted to clear it up.
But it's left to the people who are handling it, those sitting on the board, to implement it. And they're not doing that.
Okay.
They're taking farmers that come up with ideas, but they're not implementing it.
So what do you think the problem is, though? But what do you think is causing that, though?
I don't know. It's up to them. It's the people on the board that are not doing what they're supposed to do, because the farmers are speaking out.
Okay.
They are speaking out. They are explaining. They are expressing themselves. What should be happening? Look at the nutmeg thing. How many years now we can get nutmeg bonus? You're picking up nutmeg upon nutmeg. Thieving you, all kind of thing. You understand? Pretty larceny. You speaking about it. Nothing is being done.
So let
we
me ask-
speak about that even in the meeting.
So let me ask you the question. Let me ask you the question
because
now.
Because they're using the previous officers to call traffic, to do this, to do that. They
Yeah.
have a previous lesson, use them for that.
Okay, so let me ask you the question. If farmers are up in uproar as to what is going on and the board is not doing anything, does farmers have the right to say, well, we need new people on the board to have an election to vote out who is there and put people that are going to be looking out for them, though?
That is one. You're saying it when they go to the meeting. I don't know what does be in their heads, and they just voting back the same set of people who not doing anything. They make a slight change in the last meeting they had. They make a slight change, but other changes could be done because
What was the
some
change?
people are there for years and years and years and years.
What change did they make?
And the problem is still going on and on.
What change
You
did they
understand?
make? What change did they
We
make?
can't hold them and push them out. We could only speak. But it's when they get there between themselves.
I'm
we
asking
could
you.
only speak.
What change did they make?
One person they change
Mhm.
to my understanding and seeing
Mm-hmm.
in the on the nutmeg board. I see that person because you were not there before.
Oh, okay.
Going to meeting all the time. You were not there before.
But you
And
farmers
I
had
know
nothing to
he's
do
a
with that,
farmer.
though.
I know he's a farmer and he speaks out and he looks out for farmers. The guy used to speak before.
Okay. So that's
I
a
know
good
that one
thing.
is that one is a good one.
All right. Oh,
You
the radio. Although you close the door, it's coming right back at my head.
I'm
but
not
the
near
echo.
Radio is off.
But it's
The
coming
radio is
through.
off.
The one you close the room there, they said the one is still okay. So
No,
let me ask you a
I have my
question.
radio on. The radio is off.
Let me ask you a question. Do you plant dill?
Deal?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what is deal.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
No.
known by a different. I'm gonna be known by a different name.
It looks like fennel and it looks like licorice.
I don't know that one.
Okay, thank you. All right.
What is it good for?
So to make salads and cucumber, when you do cucumbers and so to make cucumber sandwich, you can do it. Use it.
Bueno.
All right.
But I plant other things.
All right.
Right? I farm a little bit of piece of everything.
Okay. Let me tell you. Call Real FM after 9 and leave your number and I'll call you.
Call who?
Real FM, the radio, 0975.
Well, that is the number I call.
No, that's 0175 you just called.
Okay. After 9.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
PJ, had a slight change. They have a new man.
Claire, we need to take a collective approach to fixing our issues. Farmers are not supposed to be complaining about getting information in the time that we are living in. We need to digitalize our operation. We have 10,000 registered farmers in Grenada. That's the last data that was collected. We should have addresses for those people, digital addresses, whether it be phone, whether it be, emails and those kind of things. And those people should be reachable. So if we have a meeting or if we want to pull those people together, we shouldn't have an issue. If we want to mobilize them, we shouldn't be able, to struggling to do that. And it seems as though the way information is, disseminated here, it's like the important things are concealed. And, the things that are not supposed to be on the street is just floating around the place, so you want to know what it is happening. We don't get to know our priorities right. We need to change those things that, the ordinance and certain things that govern those boards and stuff, It's a system that we need to change. What we're trying to do is to, what happening to us is that we are reacting. When something happens, Christmas reach and we don't get bonus, we start making noise. But you have the whole year to ensure that happens. You have the whole operation going on throughout the year. And I keep saying that. A farmer should be able to pull up the accounts of the Nutmeg Association at will. That should be public information,
Yeah.
That's a statutory body. You should be able to go online, probably the code if you and pull up those things and see how your operation going. See, if you're making a profit or if you're not making a profit. So you can fix as you go along. At the end of the year, they have to make those things public, So throughout the year, you could as well as make it public, So people who have the knowledge can keep abreast and say, hang on, what it is happening in here? We seem to have a trend. So you can pick up patterns. Not when things, fall apart, then people start reacting. That's the wrong way to live, You need to be proactive. You need to think about the future, and you need to plan accordingly. Or else you're going to be living a world that, is
left behind.
Half damaged for another generation to fix. And, you don't want to live the world like that. You want to live it in a better, condition than as you meet it.
A point you made that have me thinking. Farmers are complaining. They complain about pretty larceny. They complain about they're not getting back pay. They're complaining about everything, which is right. And that's their right to do that because they're going through whatever it is. The point you made, they talk about it. They know it's wrong. But when the time comes to vote, they put back the same people in there that they're complaining about.
Well, the ordinance is like politics. It's like somebody may want to be on the board. They don't have the... what it takes to be there. They don't have the mental capacity to be there. But because of the ordinance is structured, you have to choose, I think, 6 people from the outside, and the government provide 3. So that's 6 people now, because of privileges and stipend and whatever. They find themselves,
They get sucked into this whole system.
Yeah, they're more or less campaigning to be there. They're lobbying to be there. The farmers, who take their little drink in the rum shop and stuff, they sit down with those men and they, come up with this person. Oh, this person, those make X amount of nice, so let's put them there. Whether it's nice you want to be there is a different thing. Claire, a lot of successful businesses in the world, the owners don't even see them, They set them up, or they pay people to set them up and they stay home, because they realize they cannot manage it by themselves and they make billions out of it. What make the farmers think they have the capacity to run their own show? What make you think you're going to reason, rationally and critically? Aren't you the same person who is selling nutmegs to the association? How you don't find there's a conflict of interest there? You selling it and you making the decisions,
well, I'm going to make a decision for myself that's going to benefit me, of course.
Tell me about and the decision and the decision may just be short-sighted. You may be just thinking as you think you're going to live long for. If you're short-sighted, you probably take everything up front, or you probably frighten about serious investment, because you think you're going to dead and leave all behind. The way the thing is structured, Claire, it isn't structured properly. It don't structure for modern day operation. And we're not changing the ordinance. It's like a Bible.
I've been hearing about that ordinance since 1947 or something. That things are moving on.
I'm not sure, man, 80-something years, I'm afraid to change one word on a page. And where are we going with those kind of things? We need to fix it for modern day operation.
But let me ask you this question, though. If those on the board are the ones that are benefiting greatly from that ordinance that is there, do you think that they're going to change it?
Well, that's the problem. You see, you need good governance, and I'm talking nationally here now. They don't want to fix it. You need to take that initiative at the top. You need to say, hang on, this is not functional the way it ought to be functioning. This is something of national importance. This is a statutory body. The government have a say on it. And as far as I'm concerned, you sit down with the different stakeholders and you come up with a serious plan as to how you're moving the thing forward. How much plan that the man and them sit down and come up with and they lock up inside some building somewhere, nobody ready to implement, because it affect them one way or another. Let me tell you something, Claire.
How are we coming to you?
One fundamental thing that I want you to understand: changes require energy, and you have some energyless people around
lazy
the town.
People, let's say lackadaisical people. Okay, let's take the call. Good morning.
Good morning, Claire. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
BJ.
Morning.
This is Joe here.
Oh, how you doing, boss?
And I'm well as you.
Happy to hear you.
Happy to hear me.
All the time.
I find that quite confusion, BJ.
That's the preamble. I'm listening.
You're happy to see me?
Oh, boy.
What are you doing with that, BJ?
BJ, what you do, Joe?
I don't know. Probably had a date with him for the same day Spaceman was burying as you.
And you feel?
Well, tell you what, man, them burying somebody like Adrian Spaceman, Mitchell. All focus is on him for that day. I'm sorry if I didn't fulfill my obligation on that day.
He apologizes. Okay.
I didn't see you in the funeral. I was looking for you. I didn't see you.
Was the whole time it was raining a lot. I was sheltering underneath the credit union building.
Okay, because I was in the church and then I...
Joe, do you have your radio on?
Huh?
You have a radio on?
No.
Because something's screeching like crazy.
Something happened to your system.
It seems so?
Yeah, it's your system, nobody's system. My radio is off.
Okay.
So it had to be your system that gave me your feedback.
Yeah, you give me a bad feedback here and I don't know why.
Yeah, BJ, we'll talk again. Have
All
a good
right,
day.
boss. Have a blessed day. Take care. You have my number. You know to reach me.
All right.
All right, take care. Thank you. All right, bye-bye. But, Peter, what could be screeching?
You're dealing with electronics. Something.
But
can
nothing
be
is
just,
high
you
here or
never
anything.
know.
I don't know what's screeching and why it's screeching.
It happens.
Okay. People, if it's my thing that is screeching, sorry. But it's really screeching in my ears. So, but I understand what you're saying about good governance and so, but if the people are at the top are not aware or they do not know much about agriculture and this and the plight of the farmers, how are they going to change it though?
Well, you can't fix something that you don't know about.
That's what I'm saying.
But the point I'm making, aren't you supposed to have a whole ministry around you? That is, all the technocrats, we pay them millions, about 30 million every 30 days, And that's how, the bill for the public servants. And we need to get the reward for it.
We have a call, let's see. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
DJ, a question for you. I have a breadfruit tree, right? DJ, today's
Thursday.
About 2 weeks ago, breadfruit really nice, lovely. All of a sudden, all the breadfruit just leaves and everything just dry and falling. What do you think could happen there?
And the tree look green still?
Yes, but then leaves just falling, getting yellow and dropping now.
Is the tree about to die? Or
No.
Okay. Well.
No, and it's been doing that. That's about the second time I see it do that.
The next time the breadfruit tree have quite a bit on it, apply a little fertilizer around the tree.
Or when he have on it?
Yeah, just when just like even before when he picking up the blossom.
Right.
Just add a little fertilizer. Most time people don't give breadfruit fertilizer because they think it's it can survive on its own.
They think it's a wood tree.
Yeah, and they don't bother with it. But sometimes what you find is that the tree abort the fruits. They actually share the fruit because the energy level within the tree to maintain those fruits. They just drop out some and they keep some because they realize that the quantity that they have on the tree. It may just soak up all the energy level. So trees do balance themselves too, so you have to be careful.
All right. Because
so
what you did
what you need to do is to boost up the tree. A little fertilizer every now and then to provide the nutrients. Remember, the trees are planted in that same area for the last maybe sometimes some breadfruit tree can be 20 years old, 30 years old. And the plants continue to take up that nutrients in that exact area for the last 30 years, that's why you find sometimes this year you bear plenty, next year you don't bear plenty because it based on the nutrients level. So we have to be careful with that.
Thank you, man.
All right, boss.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day, man.
You too. Bye-bye. BJ, you said something there and I'm like, wow. So trees is like us human.
Same. No, not much of
Because
the only difference is that we make a lot of noise. Trees don't make a lot of noise.
They make noise when they throw down the fruit.
Only when you throw them down.
But if we lack calcium, magnesium, and so we lose our hair.
Yeah. It's the same thing with trees.
Wow. That kind of, I was flabbergasted when I heard you say about the tree about in the rain.
What they do, they gives you sign. Human being make noise and speak. Trees, you have to look for the signs.
Oh, wow.
Different coloration, the things that they do, all of those, the size of the leaves, that kind of thing. Aren't you find when they lack water, they look a little
they drown and as you get water, they puck up.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
We have a call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
And very good program.
Thank you.
And BJ.
Morning.
Yes, somebody want to get in contact with you. It is not pertaining to the subject, so then Could I send the name and the number and message you, please?
You can message me 415-8008. You can just send that on WhatsApp. I will get that.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
Good
I'm
morning.
listening to the
Take
program.
care.
All right, thank you. Okay. Yep. So it's amazing that, well, that's what they say, we are the higher being. That doesn't mean that we're really different, because if the tree shedding whatever it's shedding because it's lacking some sort of nutrients, and we lack things in our bodies, and when we don't take care of our bodies, we do lack things. Sometimes we get scurvy, we get beriberi, we get all these kinds of things. So that, wow.
So if you keep the tree healthy and robust and well, nutrified, they will resist disease just like human beings.
Yes. Wow. People, you hear that? The trees, that's the same thing as us.
Yeah.
So we really and truly have to take care of ourselves, take care of the tree. Because again, if the tree that we are depending on for food is not doing well, then we cannot get it to eat. And sometimes when we get it, we cannot eat it because it has these black things in it and all that stuff.
It's all about survival of the species. And remember, the trees are in one place. They're not moving about. And you have a lot of diseases that affect plants that are airborne. The breeze travel it here, there, everywhere. So some are waterborne. The tree can't move, and it's right there. Some of the diseases come from the soil. So you have to protect the trees all the time. And sometimes you can't see those diseases with your naked eyes,
Yep. Goddess Bella, I know, that's why I'm looking for it. I know it's related to parsley. It's also related to tarragon. I use the dry one, but I need seeds to plant it because it is a really good herb, It gives, like if you're doing cucumber salad and you use cream cheese and dill, and it is so good, but no one knows what dill is. I met a lady in Grenville Market and I asked, and she says, I had that plant years ago, and people think that, where did I get that thing from? Nobody. So she killed it.
It happens.
You should plant some, BJ.
It happens. The market base need to be there for us. I
Well,
guess that's why the lady kill us.
it's there for the students at SGU. No, that's what they get it. And I went to Real Value and they had the fennel. It is relative to the dill, but it's not really. But fennel has that nice smell like licorice. Yeah. But the dill has that kind of the similar thing. But dill is really, really good for you.
Things we can introduce, more herbs and spices and see how they do. And we should start packaging those stuff and making tea with them and selling them for tourists and whatever. We need to create a whole industry around our spices,
And we have loads of spices.
And normally buy sage tea in bags from Jamaica, and they say, "Bitch, the same black sage you're drinking there,
I have sage in my backyard that I came with and I planted, and it's really good. And you can season your meats and fish and so with it and still put it in your... And that's the thing. When we have those things like sage and so, we boil them. We are not supposed to. Steep it. Let it steep. You boil your water and you wash the leaves and drop it in the pot and just cover it and just let it steams itself. That's where you get the nutrient. Like people, like the sea moss too. We boil the daylight out of sea moss when we shouldn't. We just boil the water with the spices and so. And after your sea moss is washed and all that, you dump it in there. It just melts there, and you just get the real deal of those things. I was saying yesterday, we don't die of a lot of diseases because we cook the daylight out of things that we overcook it, and sometimes we destroy the nutrients that is really good for us in it.
That's okay. You have advantages in doing that.
Yes, it does. It does.
Especially when you're eating a lot of meat. You're dealing with zoonotic diseases that transfer from animal to human beings. So you need to be careful, especially when you're dealing with meat.
Andrew Alexander, I'll forever be in your thing. He's going to bring me a dill plant when he finds it. And thank you so much in advance. Somebody has dill, BJ.
There we go.
Yes. Somebody. Thank you so much, Andrew. Yes, so going back to what we really need to do. You say it every week. And I cannot say I'm not tired of hearing it. I'm tired of hearing it, but nothing is happening. And I asked that question before. Who do we need to talk to? Now, we have farmers out there, as Goddess says, sooner or later we'll be asking, where are the farmers? Because they won't be farming anymore. Because they're not making any headway in the field.
Claire, just so you have succession planning at political level. So when the leader, disappear, you have somebody taking him space and you have smooth transition. So you need to think about succession planning when it comes to your agriculture,
In everything,
when one generation would have died out, you have another one to come in. So the next one, you need to educate them even better than the one before. So when they take over, you have greater efficiency. Are you find that taking place with regard to agriculture? I don't find it. The first thing, people don't like it. The second thing is that it's not attractive. The third thing is that it's not very profitable. And you find people having serious issues with those things.
Okay. You just said something. It is not profitable.
No.
Why are you into it then?
Why I'm into it?
You're a farmer.
Yeah, the reason why I'm into it, Claire, is because I love it.
There you go. So you have to love it to do
Otherwise,
like everything else.
That's the first thing.
Yes.
If you don't like coming to work, you could as well stay home. You're not going to produce as you ought to.
True.
And maybe the love of it is what creates the little trickle over profit.
We need to take a break, Bridgie, and we shall be right back.
Yes. Agriculture.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive.
Color by Sissons.
Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color.
Color by Sissons.
Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
In an industry where customers expect quality, M&N Hardware Limited is a leader in locally manufactured aluminum windows, doors, roofing, and guttering. Our manufacturing division is efficient, flexible, and will always go the extra mile to surpass customer expectations. If you need security, sash, casement, or projected windows, we're able to do it. Our security and heavy-duty doors are state-of-the-art and can be customized specifically for you. Using innovative coating technologies and protective film, our roofing and guttering is weather-resistant, providing outstanding color retention for many years. Available in 24 and 26 gauge and a variety of color options. We are the leading company, a family that is proving to customers they can have their dream products. M&N Hardware Limited. Foundation to roof, let's build together.
For a limited time, the NLA has dropped all of the 2X balls from the Multi-X draw. This means that you, our valuable players, have greater chances of multiplying your winnings up to 5 times more in our 2X drop promotion. Yay! And that's not all. As an additional bonus, there will be fewer free play or FP balls to draw from too. Now you have more reasons to add Multi-X to your Playway bets. So, value your dreams, win your way, and multiply your winnings up to 5 times more in the NLA's 2X Dropped promotion. This promotion is extended to Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Yes, agriculture is the number one. Number one, yes, the number yes, the number one. It's the number one. Why you disown agriculture? I'm talking to the youths of this nation and those wicked politicians, like they want to structure the plan. Well, from here.
And we are back. BJ, could you believe that it is almost 8:45? You have just about 15 minutes before you take off on me again.
It's a lot of time.
I know you have things to do and you want to run. Now, you made a point and you said that you have to love something for you to do it well. And you love agriculture. How many years have you been a farmer now, BJ?
40 plus years.
That's I'm just around the time I was born.
Exactly.
40-something years, and you're still chugging at it. Still doing it and still loving it.
Still doing at it. Clay, you have to have patience. There is no cost for patience. As a farmer, if you don't have the characteristics, you could as well as forget it. Because if you read the Bible and stuff, you're going to see there are years of past and there are years of plenty. And you have to understand that sometimes you're having hard time, but you just have to stick to it and count your blessings. Some of us, we have a notion is get rich fast, and if it's not happening, we call it up, and sometimes just around the corner is where your blessing is stored for you. So you have to be careful with what you do in life and the decisions that you make. Life is a real process, and a practical process. And we have too much of dreamers in our country, bad dreamers, making wrong decisions. So you have those kind of issues, it have its spill-off effect.
Let's say I love planting things. I plant foliage, like plants, green plants. I like planting and they grow. I plant herbs in the back in my garden. Now, I like doing that because that's who I am. But can you get to if you start something, can you get to agriculture just by, say you start planting, let's say you start planting peas or you start planting corn, and you see the ears of corn just coming nice and big and everything looking healthy. You're not a farmer as yet. Can you get to love that?
Claire, how I should put it?
Put it as you know it is. I'm taking it straight up.
Farming is part of our culture. Most of us grow up one way or another seeing something growing in the backyard. The thing is that we don't really nurture it. We used to have little garden around our house, and we used to plant corn and peas together. You put the corn and the peas in one area. When the corn produce, you harvest the corn and you take up the trees, and then the peas take over. Mixed farming. Now, when I used to go to school in River Valley Primary School, I noticed that they started planting the corn in rows rather than putting them, in all together. And I thought, wow, this looks really nice. So sometimes our education is very, very important in terms how we nurture people to, to gravitate towards something. Sometimes the way you perceive things will determine whether or not you take it on as a career. The way you was nurtured, you decide whether or not you see this thing making sense. Because too many times we just teach people in our schools, we teach them just to pass exams. We don't really teach them for life. So then you have all kind of funny people roaming the town. Educated, but they're functional illiterate. They don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, we have a call. Good morning.
Yes, Miss Claire. Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, Miss Claire. Anytime you plant something with your own hands and you see it grow, you should be willing to continue. And if you do normally have a love for it.
Yes.
Anything you plant and you witness it grow into maturity for yourself, it brings love to you.
True.
And I could testify to that.
Me too.
Right? But you see, what really happens is we may be criticizing, and perhaps I myself, a lot of us will be criticizing and perhaps doing little. But the whole system of agriculture has been changed. And every government comes hoping to do it better and still not getting there. So you're frustrating. There are farmers that are willing to work. There are extension officers that are willing to work. There are sometimes the ministry change plans on you don't understand, and the whole system is not in keeping and helping.
Mm-hmm.
You have seminars, you plan out something in a seminar, we're going to go do that, we're going to plant 20 acres of this, the ministry change it. The ministry take lands and give to people to do certain things. They reach halfway with it and they leave it. For instance, the government estate, 3 government estates were given to people under the NMP. And mostly the 3 estates have failed. Granby Estate, Laura Estate, that estate, Bellevue Estate, which is one of the biggest nutmeg estates in Grenada. What has happened to those estates? What happened to those management? You have Montreux Estate in St. Patrick. The management, then you would have people sending more people than the estate could accommodate. So you have 50 people, and some minister may say, okay, give Harry a job, give Paul a job, so take him on. So you end up with 52, 53. But you're not getting production for it.
I got you.
So the whole system, now the whole system have changed and put into effect. You know,
all right.
We wouldn't see what we're hoping to see in Grenada.
Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. And he's right. We need people, as you said, that have the love for what it is that they do. I exercise. And I exercise because it's there and I just want to do it. I love to exercise and I'm getting benefits of it. Because if I didn't, I was going to roll in my bed and say, woe is me, I don't want to go. But my body makes me get up and do what I have to do. So you must have the love for it. And as you say, patience. Because like some of us will go to a gym for 1 week and expect to be, all sculpts and everything. It takes 6 months for you to see results from going to work out in a gym. I don't know. You don't go to a gym, you walk, your gym is in your land. And I mean, look at you sitting and you're buffed, but you work. And that's it. And if we do not have the love for things, then it won't happen. It won't happen at all.
I think most people, Claire, what is happening to them is that they're living a delusional life.
Oh.
They're unreal.
Oh, okay.
They are dreamers. The world is sort of revolving around them. They're not part of what it is happening. Claire, what's so difficult in producing your own food or doing something for you to eat? Almost every good thing in life, Claire, don't forget this. There is pain for it.
Yes, and suffering.
You have to you have to share some sweat, sometimes and some blood for it.
Yes.
And that's the love of the whole process. You can't run from it. If you want to become very intelligent and study and whatever, you would have to be some late night and lose some sleep and get some headache.
But
and
the benefits is
exactly. So to achieve serious things sometimes in life, you have to work hard, and that's part of the whole process. That's part of the plan. So we as a people, in order to move our agriculture sector forward, we need to have a serious plan.
All of us,
we need to have a collective approach.
All of us.
We need to basically unite when it comes to achieving that objective, and so is a lot of things. We cannot divide people politically and expect to get unison in certain areas of your sector, like your agriculture sector, because it hinges on the national environment. It hinges on your leadership. All of those things and them are correlated. And if you have people, causing division, and some people need to tell this one because they're not talking to this one, and this one shouldn't know because he's supporting green, and he's supporting blue, and he's supporting yellow and red and whatever. And we start watching color and start watching face, and we forgetting the bigger picture.
We are one people still, we are just one people.
The bigger picture is that we are from Grenada,
and
the bigger picture is that we have a sector to move forward, which can, create economic benefit and opportunities.
But I've noticed something, BJ, as you say about one people. I don't know politics, and I don't have time for this. But you look at it and you see people that support, as you say, green and you support yellow. And I'm mad at you because you're supporting green and you're mad at me and supporting. But the people that are on the top of that leads us, they go to drink.
True.
So why is it that we cannot see this and just stop the nonsense and just come together and do what it is for your country?
Because you see what happens, Claire. Your leadership might be telling you that and doing a different thing, but when it comes to you basically that's where you take your cue from, you know. So,
well, they should take a W then.
Well, I don't know.
Instead of a Q.
Well, if you notice, most countries would elect leaders based on the time that they are living in and what it is that they really want.
Yeah. But do we get what we want?
The point I'm making, Clay, if you're, you remember them hang up Jesus Christ on a cross, man, and they didn't just, let me tell you something, man. You had 12 disciples, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the enemy say, this one, we can identify Jesus, but, this one, we can go after him. If we give him 30 pieces of silver, him go sell out him boss.
Money. And you see the thing about it, BJ, if we put money on the forefront of everything in our life, we are going to fail.
Exactly.
Because money is not the be-all and end-all of anything.
Well, the man and go hang himself on a tree, man. He had the 30 pieces of silver, but that couldn't keep him happy. And that's the objective lesson. Yeah, sometimes you get a reward, but the reward more or less...
it's bitter.
It's not just bitter, you can't live with it.
Mm. You look at all the people, a lot of people, I'm not saying people shouldn't have money. We do need it to survive and we do need it to live our lives. But you look at the people that have a lot of money, BJ. And you and I walking out, well, I don't know if you have a lot of money, but me, I ain't have a lot of money. And you see them walking around and it's like they squeeze, they're thinking about money so much that they become stingy. They don't want to let go of the money that they have. And they are unhappy people. They go to bed at night and they cannot sleep because they think that somebody's going to come and rob them of their money or rob their thing. And we have to get to know that money is not it. As you say, humanity.
Yeah, if you're thinking about your earthly possession every day and you're obsessed with it, basically you're very, very delusional. You're not really living, you're just existing. There is more to life than just money. Money don't make you happy. But
a lot of people believe that.
It paved the way to make you happy, but it don't really make you happy. Some people are much better off without money. I can tell you that.
Yes, you don't have to tell me. I see it. I see a lot of people are better. A lot of people
Some
are better
people
without
have a lot
money.
of money and they have no use for the money. It becomes something that they adore, something that they worship.
It's an idol. Yeah, you become a worshiper because you see some movies sometimes and it's in real. Some people have a lot of money and they just spread it on the bed and they lie down in the money. They're rich, but are you happy? You see me, I go and sleep at night and I just go and sleep. If the mosquito don't bother me, I'm good. I just go and sleep in peace, but I don't have money, so I don't have to worry about it.
Put you in a hole same way after you're dead and you live all those
yes, whether it's
right
6 feet or in the ocean or whatever, we all go in that place.
And
Death.
you live all the money up here, so so you need not take money as the most important thing in the world. Life is more important than money. Humanity is more important than money.
And if we go into agriculture thinking that it is the money, then it won't last. Always remember that it won't last. BJ says you got to love it. You got to have patience. You got to take some sweat. You got to go some tears. You got to go some pain, and you will succeed. Because it says right around the corner after you give up is what waiting for you.
You have to understand that you have to do your work sometimes because of the necessity, not because you feel or how you feel. People have to eat and they have to eat in a healthy way. And if you can add by producing good food for people, why not?
Exactly.
If you can grow something wrong in the back of your kitchen and share it with your neighbors, why not?
Yes. And that's what we do around where we live. Everybody book out a bunch of and everybody gets a hand here,
That's
it.
That's why I love St. Patrick.
Yes. Nobody cannot beat us for that. Believe me.
They just call us country people.
I'm okay with that.
We'd be okay with that.
I'm okay with that, yes. It is almost 9 o'clock. I'd like to say thank you, BJ, for always making the duty to come here on Will FM and talk agriculture so that we can be enriched by what you know and what you share. And to all those who are online and listen to us, let me say good morning to Andrew Alexander, Gemma James. Thank you again. I'm waiting for my deal treat. That's 2 people that give me a deal now. And Goddess Bella, continue to check in with BJ and on Agriculture Thursday. Andrew is going to be back next week to do that. It is 9 o'clock, and I'd like to say thank you. And BJ, have yourself a great day.
Have a good day. And good morning again to the listening public.
All righty.
Triple N. Informative, entertaining, and first. Every hour on the hour.
This is the latest news